Ladies and gentlemen, today is yours. Let that sink in. Today is not tomorrow. It's not next week. It's not some distant dream. Today is yours. And I want you to feel that deep down in your soul, because you're not here by accident. You are here for a reason. The world might be tough and people might try to knock you down, but right now, in this very moment, the power to shape your life is in your hands. It's up to you. There's a reason you woke up this morning. There's a reason you're still standing. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday. Yesterday is gone. It's over. But today is all you've got. Today is a new beginning. It's a fresh start. And I want you to understand that no matter what you've been through, no matter how hard it's been, today is the day to step up. You're going to face challenges. You're going to face setbacks. That's a given. You're going to hit walls. You're going to get tired. You're going to want to quit. But you can't let that define you. You can't let those moments break you. No, you dig deeper. You find that fire inside of you. You find that strength that you didn't even know you had, and you use it. Life isn't about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. You got to get back up no matter how much it hurts. And I'm telling you right now, if you fall down, don't stay down. Don't stay on the ground. Get up. Dust yourself off. And keep going. Because it ain't over until you say it's over. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You've got dreams, big dreams, but it feels like the world is telling you that they're too big, too unrealistic, too much for you to handle. But I'm here to tell you, don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the people who tell you it can't be done. Don't let them put you in a box. Your dream, your vision, it's yours. You have every right to chase it. And I want you to understand something: the journey won't always be easy. No one said it would be. But that's the beauty of it. It's in the struggle. It's in the hard work. It's in the sacrifice. That's where you grow. That's where you find out what you're really made of. If you want something, you've got to go after it. No one is going to hand it to you. Nobody's going to give it to you on a silver platter. You've got to earn it. And you've got to be willing to put in the work. The blood, sweat, and tears. Because the road to success is not a straight line. It's full of twists and turns. It's full of detours. But that's where your character is built. When you face challenges, you don't run from them. You face them head on. You take them on with everything you've got. You face your fears, you face your doubts, you face your insecurities, and you don't let them control you. You control them. Because fear is not real. It's just an illusion. And when you push through it, you come out stronger. You come out better. Every single person in this world has a story. You have a story. And that story isn't finished yet. You've got chapters that haven't even been written. And I want you to know that you're the author of your story. You write it. You decide how it ends. But I'm telling you right now, the ending is not going to be written by anyone else. It's not going to be written by circumstances or by the haters or by the people who doubted you. It's written by you. You decide. And when you look back on your life, when you look back on everything you've been through, you want to be able to say, I gave it everything I had. I didn't quit. I didn't stop. I didn't let the world or anyone else tell me what I could or couldn't do. I did it. I fought. I won. Because you can win. You will win. But you've got to want it. You've got to go after it like your life depends on it. You're going to hear a lot of voices along the way. Some of them are going to tell you that you're not good enough. Some of them are going to tell you to give up. Some of them are going to tell you to play it safe. But I need you to understand this: those voices don't matter. It doesn't matter what they say. What matters is what you believe. What matters is what's in your heart. What matters is what you know is possible for you. If you have a goal, if you have a dream, if you have something that you are passionate about, you owe it to yourself to chase it. You owe it to yourself to give it everything you've got. Because if you don't, one day you're going to look back and regret it. You'll regret not taking the shot. You'll regret not trying. And trust me, regret is something you never want to live with. So stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for everything to fall into place. Because that moment may never come. The time is now. The time is today. Today is yours. Right now is your opportunity to make a move. To take that first step. To make something happen. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let failure stop you. Don't let setbacks slow you down. Because if you're alive, if you're breathing, then you've still got time. And as long as you've got time, you've got a chance. You've got a chance to make today yours. You might face some tough times. You might struggle. But that's okay. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fall. It's okay to mess up. What's not okay is to stay down. What's not okay is to quit. Because you've got more in you than you think. Life is going to throw everything at you. It's going to challenge you. It's going to test you. It's going to push you to your limits. But you've got to remember this. You're stronger than you know. You are capable of more than you think. And every challenge, every obstacle is just a stepping stone to your greatness. You've got to embrace the grind. You've got to embrace the hustle. It's not always going to be pretty. It's not always going to be easy. But it's worth it. Every early night, every early morning, every moment of doubt, it's all worth it when you reach your destination. But you've got to keep going. You've got to keep pushing. Because if you quit, if you give up, you'll never know what could have been. You'll never know how far you could have gone. So don't quit. Keep moving forward. Keep grinding. Keep believing in yourself. At the end of the day, it's all about you. It's all about what you do with the time you've been. Today is your opportunity to take control of your life. The past is gone, and tomorrow is not guaranteed. Focus on making the most of the present moment because it's the only time you can truly act. Life will throw obstacles your way, but it's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. Don't let fear, failure, or setbacks define you. Use them to fuel your growth. Your dreams are valid, and only you can pursue them. Ignore the naysayers, trust in yourself, and put in the work to achieve your goals. No one will hand success to you. It must be earned through dedication and effort. The path to success is tough and filled with challenges, but the key is persistence. Stay focused, keep pushing forward, and never quit, because when you keep going, you build the future you deserve. Today is the only day that truly matters. It is a gift. It is a chance, a golden opportunity to do something meaningful, to move forward, to start fresh and to create something. And so often we overlook this incredible fact. We get caught up in the routines, the distractions, the pressures of life, and we forget that we are only given a finite number of todays. Yesterday is gone and tomorrow is uncertain. All you have is today, and it's up to you what you do with it. But let me tell you, if you understand the power of today, it can change everything. Most people live their lives waiting for something to happen. They wait for the right moment. They wait for the perfect circumstances. They wait for the perfect job, the perfect partner, the perfect opportunity. They keep thinking that tomorrow will be the day when everything will come together, when all their dreams will be realized. But what they don't understand is that the perfect moment never comes. There is no perfect tomorrow. Tomorrow is just another day, and if you're not careful, you'll be waiting for it forever. The truth is, the perfect moment is right now. Today is the moment, this very second. It's easy to get caught in the trap of waiting. We tell ourselves, I'll start tomorrow, I'll take the first step tomorrow, I'll work on my dreams tomorrow, I'll improve myself tomorrow. But what happens when tomorrow comes? Tomorrow turns into today, and you're still waiting for that ideal moment. And before you know it, weeks, months, or even years pass by, and you realize you've done nothing but wait. You've wasted all the opportunities that today offered you. And it's not because you weren't capable or didn't have the potential. It's because you didn't seize the power of today. The thing about today is that it's always available. It's always within your reach. Every single day you have the ability to make choices, to take action, to push yourself further. The question is, are you going to do something with it? You are in control. Every day that you wake up, the clock starts again. You get a chance to make decisions that will lead you towards your goals. You have the power to shape your destiny one step at a time. But you can only do that if you decide to take action today. Let me be clear. It doesn't matter how big or small the action is, as long as you take it. It doesn't matter if you're not sure how it will all come together. You don't need to have the entire plan figured out in one moment. What you need is the willingness to begin, to take that first step, and to trust that today is enough. Every small action compounds. Every small choice you make today will lead you to a better tomorrow. But you can't have a better tomorrow if you don't start today. People spend too much time thinking and not enough time doing. They analyze and strategize so much that they forget to execute. They think if they wait just a little longer, they'll have all the answers. But the truth is, no one ever has all the answers, and waiting forever is a trap. You must take action, even if you don't know exactly where it will lead. You must trust yourself, trust the process, and trust that each action you take today brings you closer to the life you want. Today is the only day that's guaranteed. It doesn't matter how many times you've failed in the past. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you've made. It doesn't matter what your current situation looks like. Today gives you a fresh start. Today is a chance to take a new direction, to correct course, to make a new choice. Today is the day you can begin to rebuild, to refocus, to recommit to your dreams. You've probably heard the phrase, time waits for no one. Is true. Time keeps moving forward whether you take action or not. It doesn't slow down and it doesn't stop for you. It keeps moving. And the more you delay, the more you allow fear or doubt to hold you back, the more you let time slip away from you. Every moment you hesitate is a moment you'll never get back. And once that moment is gone, it's gone for good. So why waste it? Why wait for tomorrow when today is right here in front of you? Now, I know that sometimes life throws obstacles your way. I know that it's not always easy to take action. I know that the world can feel heavy and the future uncertain. But you have to understand that your circumstances do not define you. What defines you is your response to those circumstances. You can't control everything, but you can control how you show up today. You can control your attitude, your effort, your willingness to keep pushing forward. Sometimes the hardest thing is getting started. The fear of failure, the fear of not being good enough, the fear of not knowing what comes next, those things can be paralyzing. But what if you decided to let go of those fears and focus on today? What if you decided that the only thing that matters right now is taking that first step, even if it's small? The fear doesn't go away, but you learn to move forward in spite of it. You don't need to wait for the fear to vanish. You just need to act in spite of it. Here's the thing, you don't need to wait for motivation to strike. You don't need to wait for the stars to align. Motivation comes through action, not the other way around. Once you start moving, once you start taking steps, you'll find that motivation follows. Action breeds momentum. And once you start, even if the first step is small, you'll find that the next step is easier, and the next, and the next. Before you know it, you've built a habit. You've built progress. And that progress fuels even more action. Today is also a reminder that you are not a passive participant in life. You are not here by accident. You were given today for a reason. You have a purpose. You have a purpose. You have a purpose. You have dreams that are meant to be fulfilled, talents that are meant to be shared, and goals that are meant to be achieved. The fact that you are alive today means that you still have a chance to make something of yourself, to change your situation, to create a life that you're proud of. And that's a powerful thing. You have to understand that you are the creator of your life. Your thoughts, your choices, your actions, they all shape your future. The only time that you have is now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, today. And today you have the ability to make your life something special. You can choose to take control. You can choose to work hard, to be disciplined, to show up for yourself. The question is, are you willing to step into the power of today? One of the most powerful things you can do is stop waiting for external circumstances to change. Stop waiting for the right time. There will never be a perfect time. The right time is now. The world is always going to be unpredictable, and life will always throw curveballs. You have to learn how to make the best of today, no matter what's going on around you. You have to stop making excuses and start making progress. It's about showing up for yourself every single day. It's about committing to doing what needs to be done today, not waiting for things to get easier or for some magical moment to appear. The magic happens when you make today your moment. And remember, the best part is that you don't have to do it alone. You have people around you, you have support, you have resources. But ultimately, it's up to you to take that first step. Today is your chance to take ownership of your life, to build the future you want, to stop waiting, and to start creating. There's no better time than today. So no more delays, no more excuses. Take today, make it yours, and do something that will move you forward. Even the smallest action counts. You have all that you need inside of you to start right now. Today is yours. You have the power to make it count. Challenges are inevitable. They come to all of us, whether we're ready or not. No one is exempt from adversity, and no one gets to bypass the struggles that life throws our way. But it's how we face those challenges, how we respond to them, that defines who we are. It's in the difficult times, the moments when we're knocked down, that our true character is forged. Resilience is not about avoiding challenges, it's about facing them head on, standing back up when life tries to knock us down, and pushing through the discomfort to come out stronger on the other side. We've all heard the saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It may sound like a cliche, but there's truth in it. Resilience is not something we are born with, but something we develop over time. It's something we earn through experience, through the setbacks and failures that we endure and overcome. It's the ability to keep going even when the world around us seems to be falling apart. It's the strength to look adversity in the face and say, I will not be defeated. When you face a challenge, it's easy to get discouraged. It's easy to feel like the world is against you, like you're alone in your struggle, and like there's no way out. But the thing is, challenges are not permanent. No matter how tough things seem, no matter how dark the road looks, they do not last forever. What lasts is your ability to rise above them. And that is where your power lies. The power to overcome, the power to push through, the power to keep going when everything inside of you is telling you to quit. We all face different challenges, and the intensity of those challenges can vary. Some of us face financial difficulties, some face personal loss, some face health issues, and others may face a combination of these and more. But the one thing that remains constant is that challenges do not discriminate. They don't care who you are, what your circumstances are, they come for everyone. The question is not whether challenges will come, but how you will respond when they do. The first thing to understand about facing challenges is that it's okay to feel pain. It's okay to feel fear, frustration, and disappointment. These are natural human emotions, and they don't make you weak. In fact, they make you human. But what you must remember is that feeling these emotions doesn't mean you have to give up. Just because you feel hurt doesn't mean you need to stay down. In fact, it's in those moments of pain that you have the opportunity to grow the most. Growth doesn't come from comfort. Growth comes from challenge. It comes from stepping outside of your comfort zone, facing your fears, and showing up despite the difficulties. Resilience is built when we continue to move forward, even in the face of uncertainty and hardship. It's about embracing the struggle, not running from it. It's about accepting that the road ahead might not be smooth and that success is not always immediate. But that's okay. The value of the journey is not in how fast you get to the finish line. It's in the strength you gain from every step you take. Every time you push yourself beyond what you thought you could handle, you build resilience. Every time you pick yourself up after a fall, you become stronger. And every time you refuse to give up, you prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving more than you ever imagined. Resilience is about perspective. It's about how you choose to view the challenges you face. When a challenge arises, the immediate reaction might be to feel overwhelmed, to feel like it's too much to handle. But if you can shift your perspective and see the challenge as an opportunity for growth, you can begin to approach it differently. Instead of seeing it as a roadblock, see it as a stepping stone. Every challenge holds a lesson. Every hardship contains a seed of growth. You might not understand the lesson at the moment, but it will become clear in time. The most resilient people are those who understand that challenges are not meant to break them, but to build them. They understand that each obstacle is a chance to learn something new about themselves, to discover their own strength, and to grow into the person they are meant to become. Another important aspect of resilience is the ability to maintain hope. It's easy to lose hope when everything seems to be going wrong. It's easy to let doubt creep in and convince you that things will never get better. But hope is what keeps us moving forward. Hope is the belief that things can improve, that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Resilient people don't give up on hope. They hold on to it even when the odds seem stacked against them. They know that every challenge, no matter how tough, is temporary, and that if they keep pushing, they will eventually find their way through it. When you lose hope, you lose the drive to keep going. But when you hold on to hope, you find the strength to take that next step, even when you don't know where it will lead. Building resilience also requires a mindset of perseverance. Perseverance is the ability to keep going, even when things seem difficult. It's about refusing to quit, no matter how many times you fail or how many setbacks you face. When you embrace perseverance, you recognize that failure is not the end, but a part of the process. Failure is simply a lesson, a necessary step on the path to success. Every failure brings you closer to your goal because it teaches you what doesn't work, which ultimately brings you closer to finding what does work. But perseverance is not just about keeping on when things are hard. It's about keeping on when things are uncertain. When you don't know how things will turn out, when you can't see the future clearly, perseverance is what helps you keep putting one foot in front of the other. It's about trusting the process and knowing that every small action you take today will eventually lead you to where you need to be. It's also important to understand that resilience is not something that happens overnight. It's something you develop over time through repeated efforts, through learning from your failures, and through pushing past your limits. The more you face challenges, the stronger your resilience becomes. And the more resilient you become, the more challenges you can handle. It's a cycle of growth. Every time you get through a tough situation, you come out stronger and you build your ability to handle future challenges. But remember, this resilience isn't about doing it alone. While the strength to keep going comes from within, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to lean on others when things get tough. We are not meant to face life's challenges in isolation. Sometimes the greatest act of resilience is reaching out for support when you need it. Whether it's family, friends, mentors, or professional help, asking for support is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Recognizing when you need help and accepting it is a part of building resilience. You don't have to do everything by yourself, you just have to keep going. The key to resilience is in how you respond. Challenges are going to come. Life is going to test you. But your response will determine your future. If you allow yourself to be defeated, if you let the struggles of life stop you, you'll never reach your full potential. But if you face the challenges with resilience, if you stand tall and keep moving forward, you will become the person you were meant to be. Every time you face a challenge and rise above it, you become stronger, wiser, and more capable. And with each challenge you overcome, you add another layer of resilience to your character, creating a foundation that can weather any storm. Remember, challenges do not define you. How you respond to those challenges is what defines you. Life is not about avoiding the hard times, it's about how you face them. It's about some chase their dreams with the relentless drive that they deserve. They settle for what's easy, what's comfortable, and what feels secure. But I'm here to tell you that in order to live a life of fulfillment, in order to feel like you're truly living, you need to chase your dreams relentlessly. You need to go after them with every ounce of your being, regardless of the obstacles, the challenges, or the setbacks you will face along the way. Chasing your dreams relentlessly means going beyond the surface. It's not just about having a vision or a desire. It's about taking that vision and committing to it no matter what. It's about putting in the work when no one else is watching. It's about persevering when the path gets difficult and refusing to give up, even when failure seems imminent. It's not an easy journey, but it's a rewarding one. When you chase your dreams relentlessly, you tap into a well of potential and purpose that can transform your life. The first thing to realize about chasing your dreams is that it won't always be easy. In fact, it's rarely easy. There will be moments of doubt, frustration, and fear. There will be times when you feel like the odds are stacked against you, when it feels like your dream is too far out of reach, or when everyone around you tells you to be realistic and let go of your aspirations. These are the moments when most people give up. These are the moments when you need to dig deep, when you need to remind yourself why you're doing this in the first place, and when you need to keep moving forward, even when it feels like there's no way through. The hardest part about chasing the dream is not the work, but the mental game. The doubt, the fear of failure, the insecurity that creeps in when things don't go according to plan. It's easy to get caught up in what's comfortable, what's familiar, and what feels safe. But nothing extraordinary comes from staying in your comfort zone. To chase your dreams relentlessly, you have to step outside of what's easy and take risks. You have to be willing to face the unknown, to embrace the uncertainty, and to take chances that will stretch you beyond your limits. You also have to understand that there's no perfect time to start. If you keep waiting for the right moment, you'll never begin. There's no ideal time when everything will align perfectly. If you wait for the perfect circumstances, you'll never take that first step. The perfect time to start chasing your dreams is now, right now, even if you don't feel ready. Even if you don't have everything figured out. The key is to begin. Once you begin, the pieces will start to fall into place. The more you take action, the clearer the path will become. But the first step is always the hardest, and it's the most important. When you chase your dreams relentlessly, it's not about waiting for things to be handed to you. It's about taking ownership of your life, your journey, and your future. It's about saying, I'm not going to wait for someone else to make this happen for me. I will make it happen. This sense of ownership is vital because it puts the power back in your hands. You're not a passive observer in your own life. You're the driver. You control your destiny. And the more you take ownership of your actions, the more you realize that you have the ability to shape your future one decision at a time. One of the most common reasons people give up on their dreams is the fear of failure. The fear that they will try and still not succeed. But what if I told you that failure is an essential part of success? What if I told you that the more times you fail, the closer you get to achieving your dream? Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the process. Every failure brings you closer to the knowledge and experience you need to succeed. The people who achieve their dreams are the ones who fail the most because they understand that failure is not the end. It's simply a lesson. It's feedback that tells you what didn't work so you can try a different approach. If you want to chase your dreams relentlessly, you have to embrace failure as a part of the journey. You cannot let it stop you. You cannot let it define you. You have to get back up every time you fall, learn from your mistakes, and keep moving forward. The only time failure truly becomes permanent is when you stop trying. As long as you keep going, as long as you keep learning and adjusting, your dream is still alive. And every setback is just another step forward. Another important aspect of chasing your dreams is the willingness to sacrifice. Dreams are not handed to you on a silver platter. They require hard work, dedication, and sometimes sacrifice. You may have to give up certain comforts. You may have to put in late nights, early mornings, and long hours. You may have to make difficult decisions along the way, like foregoing short-term pleasures for long-term gain. But this is the price of success. No one who has achieved great things did so by taking the easy route. The sacrifices you make today will pay off tomorrow. And when you look back, you'll see that the effort was worth it. But it's not just about the sacrifices, it's also about the mindset you bring to the process. When you're chasing your dreams, you have to be relentlessly positive, even in the face of adversity. Your mindset shapes your reality. If you believe you can achieve your dreams, then you will. But if you believe it's too hard, too impossible, then you will find every reason to quit. The way you think, the way you approach challenges, and the way you talk to yourself all play a role in your ability to push through when things get tough. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties. It means acknowledging them and refusing to let them stop you. It means seeing every obstacle as an opportunity to grow, as a lesson that will make you stronger. Relentlessly chasing your dreams also means staying committed even when things don't go as planned. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and your journey may not look like what you envisioned at the start. But that doesn't mean you should give up. It doesn't mean you should abandon your dreams because they look different than you expected. Success rarely looks like what we think it will. Sometimes the detours are what lead us to the most meaningful experiences. If you remain committed to the end goal but stay flexible in how you get there, you'll find that the path may take you places you never thought possible. It's also important to surround yourself with the right people. Chasing your dreams is not something you have to do alone. Find people who believe in you, who support you, and who encourage you to keep going even when you doubt yourself. You need a network of people who will lift you up, who will hold you accountable, and who will remind you of your purpose when you feel like giving up. But you also have to be willing to let go of people who hold you back, those who criticize your dreams, who tell you that it's not possible, or who discourage you from pushing forward. Your circle can either elevate you or bring you down. Choose wisely. And don't forget to celebrate the small victories along the way. Chasing your dreams can be a long and challenging process, and it's easy to get caught up in what's still ahead of you, what you haven't yet achieved. But every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Every day that you wake up and put in the work is a victory. So celebrate those moments. Take time to acknowledge your progress, to recognize how far you've come, and to be proud of yourself for continuing the journey. These small victories will keep you motivated and remind you that your dream is not as far away as it may seem. Relentlessly chasing your dreams is not about waiting for the right moment, for the perfect conditions, or for someone to hand it to you. It's about going after what you want with everything you have. It's about taking risks, embracing failure, making sacrifices, staying committed, and doing whatever it takes to turn your vision into reality. No one can chase your dreams for you. It's up to you to make them happen one step at a time. And when you do, you'll realize that the pursuit itself was the greatest reward. So don't stop. Keep going. Your dreams are waiting for you. In life, there is no one path, no universal map that guarantees success. The journey is uniquely yours, and it is one that only you can walk. It is filled with twists and turns, challenges and opportunities, triumphs and failures. It's tempting at times to compare your journey to others, to look at the success stories and wonder why your own path doesn't seem to align with those you admire. But the truth is, your journey is exactly that, yours. You are the one who must navigate it. You are the one who must take the steps, make the decisions, and carry the weight of what lies ahead. This is your life, and you must own it, no matter how difficult the road may seem. Owning your journey means taking full responsibility for your actions, your choices, and your future. It means no longer waiting for the world to hand you anything or for the perfect circumstances to present themselves. Life doesn't work like that. You must seize your destiny with both hands, and regardless of the obstacles you face, you must never quit. Life isn't just about achieving goals or reaching the destination. It's about the relentless pursuit of your dreams, the commitment to move forward every single day, no matter the challenges. Your journey doesn't stop when things get hard. It stops only when you decide to quit. So own it. Never give up. Never quit. Too often, people fall into the trap of thinking that success will come easily, or that it will come at the right time. We think that when we reach a certain milestone, whether it's a certain age, a certain job, or a specific accomplishment, then everything will click, and life will finally make sense. But that's not how it works. Life doesn't just hand you success. It requires work, struggle, and commitment. And it's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to go the way you planned. In fact, it often won't. You will encounter detours, roadblocks, setbacks, and moments of doubt that will make you question whether you're even on the right path. But it is in these moments of struggle where your true character will be shaped. It's in the struggle where your strength, resilience, and determination are forged. These are the moments when you have the power to define who you are. You have to decide early on that quitting is not an option. You have to make a commitment to yourself that no matter what happens, you will keep moving forward. The world may try to knock you down. People may doubt you, criticize you, or tell you that you're not good enough. But none of that matters. What matters is that you stay true to your path. What matters is that you refuse to quit, no matter how hard it gets. The people who are truly successful in life are not those who never face obstacles. They are the ones who keep going in spite of them. Owning your journey also means acknowledging that you are the one in control of your life. Life doesn't happen to you. You create your life through your actions, your decisions, and your mindset. Every day is an opportunity to move closer to your goals. But it's up to you to take that opportunity. It's easy to get caught up in blaming circumstances, other people, or even bad luck for where you are in life. But the truth is, your journey is shaped by the choices you make. It's shaped by how you respond to the challenges you face. There is power in owning that responsibility. There is strength in knowing that your future is not determined by external forces, but by your own actions. This doesn't mean that everything will be smooth sailing, though. The road to success is not a straight line. There will be setbacks, there will be failures, and there will be times when you feel like giving up. But what defines a successful person is the ability to keep going, even when the road is difficult. What matters is the courage to keep pushing forward, even when you don't feel like it. You might not always know what lies ahead, but as long as you keep moving, as long as you keep working, you will get closer to where you want to be. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to fall into self-pity. It's easy to get discouraged and feel like the world is against you. But that kind of thinking will only keep you stuck. Every failure, every setback is an opportunity to learn. It's a chance to adjust your approach, to rethink your strategy, and to come back even stronger. When you're on your journey, every challenge you face is not an obstacle, it's a stepping stone. It's a lesson that will guide you, shape you, and help you grow. If you truly want to own your journey, you must be willing to take risks. Nothing great was ever accomplished by playing it safe. The greatest achievements in history came from those who took bold steps, who took chances, and who were willing to fail in order to succeed. Playing it safe may protect you from failure, but it will also prevent you from realizing your true potential. You have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone, to try things that scare you, and to push yourself to do the things that others are too afraid to do. This doesn't mean being reckless. It means being brave enough to take action even when the outcome is uncertain. It means trusting yourself and your abilities enough to move forward, even when you can't see the entire path ahead of you. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's the willingness to move forward despite that fear. When you take action, even when you're scared, you show the world and yourself that you are in control of your own destiny. Another key to owning your journey is the ability to stay focused on your goals. Life is filled with distractions, and it's easy to get sidetracked by the opinions of others, by fleeting opportunities, or by things that don't serve your ultimate purpose. But if you're going to truly own your journey, you must stay focused on what matters most to you. You must learn to say no to the things that don't align with your vision and say yes to the things that bring you closer to your goals. Focus is the difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't. It's the difference between walking a straight path and zigzagging all over the place. When you are focused, you know exactly where you are going, and you move toward that goal with purpose and clarity. One of the hardest things to do in life is to continue when it seems like everything is against you. When you're not seeing the results you want, when the progress is slow, when the setbacks are mounting, it can feel like the universe is telling you to quit. But it's in these moments that you need to dig in. It's in these moments that you need to show yourself just how much you truly want this. You can't let the lack of immediate results stop you from continuing. Success is built on persistence, not on quick fixes. If you want to see the results, you have to keep showing up. You have to keep putting in the work. Every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Owning your journey also means taking care of yourself. You can't give 100% to your dreams if you're not taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Success requires energy, and you need to be in good health to maintain that energy. Taking care of your body, your mind, and your spirit is essential to maintaining the stamina necessary to keep moving forward. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. You cannot pour from an empty cup, so make sure that you are filling yourself up with the energy, the motivation, and the strength you need to continue your journey. And finally, remember that your journey is not just about reaching a destination, it's about who you become in the process. The person you are when you start is not the same person you will be when you reach your goals. Every challenge you face, every failure you overcome, every lesson you learn along the way shapes you into someone stronger, wiser, and more capable. Your journey is a process of growth, and in the end, it's not just about achieving your goals, it's about becoming the person you were always meant to be. The key to owning your journey and never quitting is remembering that you are the one in control. Your future is in your hands. The path is yours to carve. And the power to shape your destiny is yours to claim. Keep moving forward, keep pushing, keep learning, keep evolving. Own your journey and never, ever quit.